PS5 ships 7.8 million units, beating PS4 for fastest selling console. Ghost of Tsushima has sold 6.5 million copies. Microsoft boasts record Xbox engagement, and new Xbox Live games with gold revealed. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben video here on the channel. I do hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. I just want to say quickly that I have actually been scripting my videos up to this point today, but as of today, I'm going to not script them because I think actually it's better with me giving my raw thoughts and opinions live when I'm doing this. So let me know what you guys think. If this video is worse than ones before or better, just let me know in the comments down below and I will know whether to continue doing it one way or another. So thank you guys for all the support that you do give me on the channel so far. It's been awesome. I'm absolutely loving it. But let's get into today's news topics. So to start off with, we're going to be talking about Xbox Live games with gold, and we'll get through those first in this video here today. So the games with gold lineup for this month on Xbox consoles have actually been revealed. It's always an exciting part of this month. I love it. We get to see what new free games that we're going to get for this month, which is always a good thing. Like, having too many games is always a good problem. So for the Xbox One and Xbox Series consoles, we get Armello, which is a game that has been very, very highly rated on PC and is definitely one that I'm actually going to try out. Then we have Dungeons 3, which is developed by Realm Forge Studios. This part, by the way, I'm going to read. So though enticing the dark elf priestess Tyler from the fluffy clutches of the surface world to become his chief lieutenant, the dungeon lord has found a way to direct his campaign of conquest from the confines of his underground lair. With Tyler on the front line and the united forces of evil to support her, players will have to use every trick in the book to best those do-gooders of the overworld once and for all. So that actually sounds like a pretty cool game. Again, it's one I'm gonna try out. If these are free, add them to your library. You can always download them later or whatever, but just make sure you've added them to your library because these games are free, and whenever in the future that you need a new game to play, you've got it there. Then we have the Xbox 360 games, which are obviously backwards compatible with Xbox One and the Series consoles. We have Lego Batman and Tropico 4. I love the Lego games, guys. They are some of the best games of all time, and I am so excited to just play through these, especially for Lego Star Wars when that does eventually come. As we know from one of my previous videos, it has actually been delayed, which is a little disappointing, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome when it does launch. So we're going to get into the next news story, which is Microsoft boasts record Xbox engagement and more among significant demand for Xbox Series X and S consoles. So the other day, Microsoft hosted its quarterly financial conference call for investors and analysts. Chief Executive Officer Satya Nadella and Chief Financial Officer Amy Hood talked about the Xbox business. Nadella talked about Xbox Game Pass, the acquisition of Bethesda, the success of Minecraft, and even the vibrant third-party market in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're growing our opportunity as we help both gamers and creators play, connect, and create among communities on any device. People are turning to Xbox more than ever to play and chat with friends, and we saw record engagement this quarter led by strength on and off of consoles. With Game Pass, we're redefining how games are played, distributed, and viewed. Just last week, we added cloud gaming via the browser, expanding our reach across PC and mobile. Content is the flywheel behind the service growth, and upon the closing of our acquisition of ZeniMax Media this quarter, we made 20 of the world's most iconic and beloved games accessible via Game Pass, with more to come. As games evolve into metaverse economies to help anyone sell creations on our platform, Minecraft is nearly 140 million monthly active users, up 30% year over year, making one of the leading platforms in the creators have generated over 350 million for more than 1 billion downloads of mods, add-ons, and other experience in Minecraft. This is not counting and including activity outside of our marketplace. We're also seeing a vibrant marketplace emerge in Flight Simulator, with partners now able to sell content directly within game. So this is all really interesting stuff. It's fantastic to see that both Microsoft and Sony this generation are just doing absolutely fantastic. Like, in the end of the day, we knew it was going going to be a very, very close call between Microsoft and Sony this time around. Microsoft has the more powerful system with a ton of upcoming exclusives, and PlayStation has the already built up fantastic exclusive list and hopefully a lot more coming in the future. So it's very close, but it's fantastic to see that Microsoft is doing well, whether you love Sony or Microsoft, guys. It doesn't matter which platform you're on. I keep saying this, as long as you love gaming, you're enjoying yourself, who cares what bit of plastic you are playing on? It doesn't matter. I love both my systems and I play them equally at the moment. It's just fantastic to have amazing, powerful systems that are on our TV stands right now. So we do actually have some Last of Us news. I forgot to mention that in the intro, but first of all, we'll start off with Ghost of Tsushima. Sony has shared an update on the sales figures for their first-party games, including Ghost of Tsushima, confirming that it has sold 6.5 million copies. Ghost of Tsushima was a brand new IP for Sony. By the way, guys, it's on my backlog to play. I will get around to it soon. I know that's absolutely awful of me, but it has done well and ended up as both a critical and commercial success. The last update number for the game was that it had shipped 5 million copies, but the latest quarterly results have come from Sony, confirmed that it's now shipped 6.5 million copies, up from the last reported figure. This number is as of March 22nd, 2021. Sony didn't update on the figures for their other blockbuster games, including The Last of Us Part 2. Here's the complete breakdown of games that they have sold so far. They did confirm that they have sold more than 338 million units of software. Like, Jesus Christ, guys, that is ridiculous. Anyway, Bloodborne, as of April 5th, 2015, 1 million copies, not the best. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, 8.7 million copies as of December 21st, 2016. Horizon Zero Dawn, 10 million as of December 31st, 2018. God of War, 5 million as of May 20th, 2018. Detroit Become Human, 3.2 million August 31st, 2019. Marvel's Spider-Man, 13.2 million as of September 28th, 2019. The Last of Us Part 2, 4 million as of July 21st, 2020. And Ghost of Tsushima, 6.5 million as of March 22nd, 2021. So these numbers are the latest reported ones that we've got, but it's just insane to see how many games Sony actually sells. This is what we want Microsoft to be doing, guys. Like, I know there'll be a lot of Microsoft fans and a lot of Sony fans watching the videos in very different separate camps. In the end of the day, if Microsoft does well, it drives Sony to do well. If Sony does well, it drives Microsoft to do well. Whatever you play on, it is important that the other company does well. So you should all be promoting it and be happy about each other's success. Don't fanboy over one system. You can obviously preference one system, but at the end of the day, you need competition. It's so important. This brings me on to the next point. PlayStation 5 has shipped 7.8 million units already, beating the sales record set by the PlayStation 4. In their latest earnings report, Sony confirmed that a further 3.3 million units of the consoles were shipped worldwide, bringing the overall total number to 7.8 million, which is an increase of 200k from the 7.6 million figure posted by PS4. This accounts for launch-aligned numbers for both systems. So the PlayStation 5, guys, is already outselling the PlayStation 4 despite having limited capacity this time because of things like COVID and the global pandemic that's just going on in general. But that is insane. You guys have got to admit, the fact that they're pumping out that many systems right now and getting every single one sold is fantastic. I would like to see the sales figures of the Xbox Series X, but I don't think we have that news here right now. But I'd imagine they are selling so well as well. They seem to be getting rid of every single system that they make currently, but that's just really interesting. The next bit of news is The Last of Us Part 3, guys. The story outline has actually been written, but the game is not yet in active development. Yet is the key word there. I personally do want a third game. I know a lot of people are saying, I don't want a third game because they need to do something new, they need to stick to something new and make something interesting this time, but at the same time, this is a beloved series. Yes, the Last of Us 2 didn't get the best. Yes, Last of Us 2 didn't get the best feedback from everybody. My personal opinion is I freaking loved that game. I don't understand the problem with it. Like, in the end of the day, it had some very controversial topics, but you just gotta look past things like that sometimes. The overall game was great. The story was awesome. It was interesting, and it was just good. And the gameplay was fantastic. The graphics was fantastic. I'm actually gonna go back and replay it on my PlayStation 5 very, very soon. But I thought it was interesting to include this so the the story actually has been written, which is very interesting. I do wonder what they're going to do. Is maybe Ellie and Abby get together in a relationship? Like, can you imagine the hate on this game if they did that? Like, that would be a disaster. But we still don't know what's happened to Ellie's girlfriend, because when she gets back to the house, she's just gone. So we don't actually know what's happened there. But let me know, guys, what you think down below, what the story will be like, whether it will be they're actually going to do a third game or not. I'm just interested to hear your guys' opinion. So Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is loading in just 1 second, but it will be even faster in the final game. So Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart has super fast load times, with players estimating it to be around 1 second. But this will be even shorter when the final game releases. Insomniac Games have now started to market Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which is due out on June the 11th. The game offers a new perspective to the series by introducing Rivet, a new character, and sending the players on a dimension-shifting journey. This is all possible thanks to the super fast SSD available in PlayStation 5. I do want to add on, this game, I don't care who's watching, whether you're a PlayStation 5 fanboy or an Xbox Series X fanboy, this game can run on Xbox Series X and S. It can. Yes, the PS5 SSD is the fastest SSD available on consoles, but yes, it can work on an Xbox. You've seen the comparisons and loading times with other games, some even being faster on Series X. Series X might not have the best I/O throughput compared to PlayStation 5. It is very fast, and they make up with it in terms of the software and how it manages the SSD that is in the Series X, with things like velocity architecture. But I thought it was interesting. I can't wait to see this game in action. I'm so excited. I really hate that we have to pay £70 for this game, or $70 in America. I think that's ridiculous, but it is what it is. I'll probably wait for a sale, and then fingers crossed I can get my hands on that very, very soon. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I do hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of this as an unscripted video. Let me know. I'm really interested because I want to make the best content possible. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Love you all. You're all awesome, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye bye for now.